What are the biggest growing pains in that kind of, is it the technology or is it the business? You're kind of in both camps. So are the biggest growing pains coming from the technology side or from the business side now?
It's coming in more from the point of view of the process, which is affecting the business and the IT. Unless the processes are aligned between the business and IT, the possibility of handling that change is quite difficult. So the key one that I can see out is that there needs to be a better alignment of processes, and unless that's set up as a right thing from day one, it's difficult for business or even IT to grow in that aspect. So if to answer it, I think it's more from the IS processes that we need to work more around aligned to the business. That's where it will drive more value to them, to the business in the right way. That are we getting the requirements right? Are we handling them in the right way? Are we giving them the right solution? If the processes are right and the stages are cut out correctly, that's how it's going to help us. That's what.
And I suppose one of the key things in getting your processes right isn't just the process itself, but having the right strategy or knowing what your strategy is.
That's true. In terms of the processes, the strategy is the key. In even that's called the IIT strategy or the process operating model kind of thing. What's our operating model? How we are working with the business? What's coming along, and how will we operate it? So the bigger vision is the key, and I think that's right to say that we need to start from the drivers of change and those kind of things. Yeah.
So looking into the future then, what for you are the most exciting technological changes coming on the horizon?
We are going into a capability model kind of thing, capability driven approach, rather than saying a silos, an ERP kind of approach or kind of a business oriented kind of approach. We're getting more to a capability handling approach, that how can we handle the capability. Some things that needs to be done in the business and some things that needs to be driven. So we've created a capability framework in terms of how we can manage the capabilities and provide value on those capabilities, either through improving the business processes or providing them the IT value. So that's where it's one of the growth areas. The technology-wise, I think we are thinking of from a point of view, mobility obviously, that's the key one, and the hybrid IT kind of thing. That's what is one of the buzzwords or the things that I'm looking forward to is on the hype cycle is that where is hybrid IT coming along? The business are saying we can do the things on our own with the things like cloud available faster, mobility devices available there, and the BYODs available. They're saying we are able to run our business on their own. So they're going and developing the applications, they're going and doing the social thing and doing the sales through the social thing. So it's a more of an hybrid IT approach. That's what is going to help us maybe later on. So I'm looking forward to that one in a very speculative manner and saying that let's see what happens there. And it's being said that the CIO will start sitting more in the business kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you personally, what are your personal things that you're really looking forward to developing through technology and career, and just generally through your business?
I think for our business, I'm looking at having right now the mobility is very constrained to some particular things, and that's because of the wireless and the kind of availability all across. In next 3 years' time, I know that will have grown all across the world in a better way, where the connectivity would be available all across. And that's where I'm looking to bring value to business and saying is that, okay, when everybody is connected, then we can connect everybody across much more easily, because we have around 70% of the workforce which are in the field. And most of the times they are connected or not connected kind of thing. So that's when in the world changes in next 2 to 3 years, and around more people are connected, that's where the difference will come in.
It's funny, isn't it? Because living in these sort of like the big Western cities, you have a feeling that the world is actually at the same stage that we are, but there's quite a lot of catching up to do around the world, isn't there?
That's true, yeah. In terms of the things are changing, and from the eastern side of the world and even in Asian countries, there are some people who are still working at an older age and they're coming in from a different kind of a climate and the perceptions and those kind of things. So bringing in that change, as we earlier discussed, around change is another key one that's going to come in. To bring that change with that technology is going to be the key all across the world.